If you had asked me in 2014 whether or not I'd be playing Sims 4 in 2036, I would say, don't make me sad, and no. Oh, how wrong I would have been. Hey party people, I hope everyone is staying healthy, happy, and hydrated. Let's talk about the recent information that came out about Sims 4. In this game's industry article, it was announced that Catharina Mallet is the new general manager of the Sims developer Maxis. If you want to read the article, I have it linked in the description box. Go check that out. Essentially, Mallet replaces Joel Nichols, who wanted to return to Canada. Canadians represent, yeah. Samantha Ryan, who is Senior Vice President and Group GM at EA, said something about how
Maxis is amazing, communities are most diverse, global, passionate, how they're committed to supporting and growing the community over time.
It goes on to say that they want to continue to
build on and strengthen this legacy of community and inclusion through deeper and ongoing ways to engage with each other in our games.
Something about growing substantially
to achieve their goal.
We can all agree she was talking about Sims 5 here, right? Not only is she talking about Sims 5 and growing their franchise, but she's talking about supporting Sims 4. They want to make an online game, and they want to continue supporting and developing content for Sims 4. Which is no surprise, really. They've really been talking about this for a long time now. I mean, it was only in 2020 when EA's CEO Andrew Wilson talked about Sims 4 and the growth of the game and its community. In fact, Wilson stated that the Sims 4 player community was now the biggest in the history of the Sims franchise, and correctly assumed the next year was going to be another good year for the game. Clearly, they don't want to rebuild on this community and player experience. If it's there, why not use it? Anywho, the recent article went on to say that they want to support and nurture their Sims 4 community for as long as 15 years. Of course, I'm paraphrasing here, but she does state how the overall gaming community has shifted from thinking a long timeline for a game was 5 years to it being now 10 to 15 years. I totally get it, and I like that aspect of current games. A great example of that would be Destiny 2, and I adore that game and what they're doing with it. Long story short is that although they want to expand on the franchise, they also want to keep Sims 4 going for as long as possible. Cash cows, am I right? Let me get straight with you. For a while now, I've been very unhappy with The Sims 4. I think the game is buggy, overpriced. It has a boring base game. It's not structured in the best way possible. The work on improving and fixing such a broken game is taking too long, and so on and so forth. Although I dislike the path they went down with The Sims 4, I've been pretty vocal about my dislike of a newer Sims game. I strongly believe that if they produce a new one, which they are currently making Sims 5, the game will be bad in the same ways that Sims 4 is bad. The game will be too expensive and bleed players dry. They won't care about fixing issues. They'll ignore community outrage. They'll remove content that should be standard in the base game so that they can sell it back to you in a pack or a kit or a snack or a bite or whatever it's called. With that said, I think Sims 4 needs to die. Sims 4 cannot support another 8 years, another 10 years, or another 15 years of live service. Sims 4 wasn't built with that in mind. Wasn't it only like a few years ago they would blame the Sims 4 game engine for all of its issues about supporting certain animations and whatnot? I think if they want a Sims game to last 15 years, that they need to go back to the drawing board. They need to rebuild the game from the ground up. I strongly feel like Sims 4 is not built to last for that long. It was meant to last 4 to 6 years, just like the last installments of The Sims. If the game lasts for another 10 to 15 years, it means many things for players. It means that they're going to keep investing their money into the game for starters, with little to come from it, like tinier packs, kits, so on and so forth, content being split up, you know? You're investing into that when you buy the packs and stuff. It means that the issues they have with the game will not be fully addressed or improved on. James Turner pointed out a bug before Sims 4 launched in 2014, the railing clipping into walls or fences or roofs, and they still haven't fixed it in 2021. What do you expect them to do with more serious and annoying issues? A decade could have many implications for Sims 4 itself. It might appear dated with graphics and the style of game. It might encounter new competition like Paralives, and hopefully other life simulation games too. It'll further cement itself as the foundation for new life simulations and become the blueprint of how to do better. It'll truly show developers what not to do and what went wrong, and what players who enjoy this type of game really want. Overall, Sims 4 needs to end. They need to work on developing a game that is actually up to the gaming standards, with the ability to last 15 years plus if that's what they want to do. To put it simply, Sims 4 wasn't meant to last 10 years, but it's making them too much money to stop it. Thank you for watching the whole video. If you like what I said, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more Sims and Paralives content. I can't wait to talk to you in my next video. Bye!